This is my review of the LEGO Disney Young Simba The Lion King. It is LEGO set number 43247, is recommended for ages 18 and up, and contains 1,445 pieces. Taking a look at the back of the box, there are various images of young Simba, including shots from the movie and the dimensions. I will also add that this set was made for the 30th year anniversary for Disney's The Lion King. Without further ado, let's cut the seals. The set contains 15 numbered bags and a sealed instruction booklet. In the beginning of the instruction booklet, they advertised a smaller LEGO set of young Simba, a few words from the designer, and a brief overview of The Lion King. Without further ado, let's open bag one. Let's get building. The LEGO Young Simba is complete and looks great. However, before we go and look into every detail the set has to offer, I'll go through the 4 subcategories I'll be using to decide a score out of 40. The 4 subcategories are unboxing, build experience, appearance and value. Hopefully with the help of my honest review, I can help you decide whether it is worth purchasing this set for yourself. Let's begin with the first category, unboxing. The unboxing experience was a very average unboxing experience with the simple black background on the box and plastic bags. However, the start of the instruction booklet had some very interesting information about Simba and a word from the designers which I thoroughly enjoyed. Additionally, I thought the front of the instruction booklet could have some more creativity other than a boring white background. There isn't loads to talk about the unboxing experience, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Next up is the building experience, and this set was surprisingly fun to build. Although it looks repetitive, there are lots of large pieces and cool building techniques which make the building experience much more interesting. Also, the build comes together very quickly and took me around 3 hours overall, which is a pretty good time for a set of this size. Towards the end, the build was going amazing until I had a missing piece. I can't believe this happened to me twice in such a small amount of time, with it happening in the LEGO Star Wars Venator 2. What was similar is that both the sets had a random piece instead of the correct piece. For example, the Venator had a minifigure head and the Simba had this weird black Technic piece which has no correlation to the set whatsoever. The missing piece took me half an hour of going through pieces, and unfortunately I didn't have the piece in the right colour. I think this is unacceptable, especially for a set which costs £130. Due to this, the building experience scores a 3 out of 10. The next category is the appearance, and I have to say this set looks incredible. The designers nailed the look of Simba and in my opinion used the perfect colour to match his movie look. The paws of Simba look amazing with a very smooth look in a sand colour, and the same goes with his belly. All of the legs have lots of detail and have the perfect stance and shape. What is slightly annoying though is that Simba does not have much movement at all, only in his neck and tail. However, it is a display set and it isn't really for playing with, so I'll let them off this time. Talking of Simba's tail, I believe the designers introduced a new piece to catch the right shape of his tail, and it does look amazing. Surprisingly, the back of Simba has a lot of detail, but what does annoy me is the neck has some cracks where you can see inside if you look at him from the back. This is literally the only flaw I have about this set, and it isn't really that big of a deal. Anyway, on to my favourite part, the head. It looks so good, and the printed eyepieces match Simba's look perfectly. His jaw has no posability, and his whiskers and ears look amazing. Overall, the appearance scores a well-deserved 10 out of 10. The final category is the value, and the size and appearance of this build is definitely worth the £115 it costs. Although I had a missing piece, the set is still amazing and definitely worth it. This set has been retired, but you can still grab it for around £100, so I highly suggest you do so. Overall, the value scores a 10 out of 10. After adding up all of the scores, the LEGO Young Simba scores a 29 out of 40. Unfortunately, this video has come to an end. A lot of time and effort went into this, so liking this video would mean the world to me. If you would like to see me review a certain set, write it down in the comments below. Have an amazing day. Bye.